Today we discuss the glory of a Swisscolor pencil by Caran D'Ache and this. Today we discuss the glory of a Swisscolor pencil by Caran D'Ache and this. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Southpaw Creative. I'm your host AJ, and I am not really feeling all that great today, but I am super excited about these Caran D'Ache Swisscolor colored pencils. I got these for a steal on Amazon, and so I kind of had to review them. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge fan of Caran D'Ache products, and if you've never owned anything by Caran D'Ache, I highly suggest that if you are, a student, a novice, or even a professional artist, you should at least own one particular Caran D'Ache product of any sort. I don't care what it is, but whatever it is that's your medium. Switzerland, and so I can imagine that if anyone else started up a art supply company that was from Switzerland, they'd have to be considerably amazing to try and compete with Caran D'Ache. This is the 30 set of water soluble color pencils, and if I am correct, I believe these replaced their classic Prismalo color pencils, which were also water soluble. On the back explains that they have soft leads, they're break resistant, they're economical, and some other things with these cute little cartoons. You can also get these in sets of 12 and 18. This is the 30 set, and the maximum is 40. So not to be confused by the packaging with the Caran D'Ache Supracolor Soft, which are also water soluble pencils. I will be reviewing those as well in the future because I love art supplies. So let's just get down to it. I'm going to go ahead and unbox these and we can take a look at them. Okay, so I went ahead and took the cellophane off. It's got this beautiful tin box and with the Swiss label on it. I'm just going to go ahead and open this up. Oh, yeah, look how beautiful they are. And it's got the famous label there on the lid, like all of their products do in tins. And the one drawback I've seen, now this is just something personal for me, it's just a little petty thing. They do not have, it doesn't look like they have any names for the colors like the Supracolor does. However, it does have the label Swisscolor on it. I'm just gonna zoom in here so you can see this. Okay, there we go. And it's got the little paintbrush. Lets you know it's water soluble by Caran D'Ache. One of the great things about Caran D'Ache, and I explained this in my video on why I do not use Prismacolors anymore, is that they have perfectly centered leads, because the craftsmanship of any Caran D'Ache pencil is superior to many brands. I mean, they're up there, and they're one of the top brands. There's hardly anything negative I've heard about any Caran D'Ache product. So what I love about this particular box of 30 is that with 30 you've got your bright colors, your primary colors, and just enough earth tones so that it kind of gives you a nice wide variety. It's not too little, it's not too much. And of course, I really like to be a glutton and get the 120 usually. However, this only comes in maximum 40. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a color swatch and do a demo and activate the colors, and I will be right back. Okay, here they are, all in their glory. They are, of course, you know, they haven't been activated yet with water. What I can tell you right now is that they are extremely vibrant and creamy, soft. The lids were a little crumbly, but that's to be expected. I was applying medium pressure, of course. Yeah, I really actually didn't have to apply that much pressure at all to get the vibrancy of the colors, which is a good thing, because if anyone has ever known anything about really crappy colored pencils, it's really frustrating whenever you want to get that vivid, beautiful color and you have to keep pressing hard, and then you end up breaking your leads, and then you end up frustrated. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and use a water brush to activate the colors, and we'll see how they do. So here they are. They're dry after being activated with the water. I'm going to go ahead and re-demonstrate this one color because my ink on my water brush pen was dirty. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick for you, because you want to see all the colors and you want to be fair. And I went ahead and used a brush, just a loose brush. So here we go. That's the first one. I also want to mention, even though they did not have colors, which I of course complained about, and that's just a quirk of mine, they do have numbers engraved on the back. They are a little hard to see, but they are there, and so I went ahead and wrote those down whenever I wrote everything out, and went ahead and activated them. So I'm going to go ahead and show you just real quick up close. Some of them, the color dissolved very well. For example, the greens did pretty well. There is some residual marks there from the pencils. Some of them, you know, I've used other watercolor pencils before that have dissolved completely, like the Faber-Castell Aubre d'Or, but really it's an unfair comparison to these because I believe these are probably about a mid-grade artist quality pencil. So they will be really well for sketches. They'll do good for sketches. They'll do good for field studies, and you know, I think these are a superior quality pencil compared to a lot of pencils out there on the market. And of course, those of you who do adult coloring pencils will fall in love with these because the pigment is rich and it is versatile. I just had to use the brush a little bit more so than other brands. I'm going to do a little bit of a demo with a sketch and see how they work in action, and we'll be back. So I finished the sky, and one thing I did notice is that the residual lines seem to melt better with this paper. I'm sure it had something to do with that paper. So initially, my judgment with the residual lines may have been incorrect. It may have a lot to do with the paper that you use versus these pencils. So with that being said, this is a cheaper paper here. This is, I think, Master's Touch 140 cold press, which is a little bit lower quality paper than this, which is a Canson Montval, kind of a mid-grade watercolor paper. It's still cold pressed though. I really enjoyed using these pencils, and I believe while they are marketed towards students and the aspiring artist, I do believe that even professionals could benefit from having a set of these around, in my honest opinion. And I am a professional artist, so I can say that. So I think that, this is kind of an all-inclusive pencil. This could be used for the artist that just needs a little something extra to take along with them, and maybe they don't want to take their extremely expensive pencils along with them on travel. It's a good size set. Or, if you're looking to purchase something for that teenager that's an aspiring artist, or even the child that really just loves to draw and wants to kind of learn about watercolor pencils, this would be the set to do it, because, you don't want to waste your money on a cheap set that they'll never use. This will be surprisingly pleasant for anybody to use, actually. And I believe that I'm the only one who's done a review on these. I haven't been able to find anyone else on YouTube who's done a review on these. I know Marty from Owings Art, I really enjoy his channel, and he has done several Caran D'Ache product reviews, so go check his channel out. I don't think he's done a review on these though. So the colors really blended well. I can't think of anything that's a drawback. So other than the fact that the colors the names aren't on the pencils, there's numbers. I mean, that's just something kind of superficial that I look for. So definitely, if you have $20, just go and get it on Amazon right now for 20 bucks. And please feel free to like and subscribe, and join me next time. There's weekly videos coming up and lots more coming up on this channel. So have a great weekend, everybody.